though, so I still like it inherently. And then its mega is crazy.
It turns into a lightning bolt. And it gets intimidated because lightning is scary. And he becomes pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's electric, that's not surprising.
Right, yeah. I don't think he's that fast when he's not mega, though.
Are there any things with 255 for speed?
No, I'm sure the fastest Pokemon, well, I'm pretty sure would be Speed Mode Deoxys.
That's not surprising.
And I doubt it. I think the only thing with 255 anything is Blissey hit points.
Oh. And then there's Plusle, which shiny looks almost identical.
It'd be nice if shiny Plusle was blue.
Yeah, I feel like they should have been swapped.
It'd be
kind
fun.
of like the Nidorans. So yeah, there's Plusle. He is a red boy.
Shiny Plusle should literally be a Minun.
Yeah. And then shiny...
Not even just be blue, just be Minun.
And then Minun actually has a difference in color. It's kind of a green.
That is so bizarre, that asymmetry.
It is a blue boy, though, traditionally.
Boy.
They're friendos.
I don't like them.
I think they're cute.
But I don't.
They're happy.
I mean, I guess they are. But
I like the idea of them being cheerleaders, kind of thing. Oh, so when it's on a team with a Plusle, its special attack increases? Is that what this is?
No, just something that has that
ability. Has the other ability.
Most likely a Plusle, but I think, I know...
It can also be another Minun, it says.
No? What?
When battling with plus or minus.
Oh, or minus. I know. So they're the same ability.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It should just be like some polarity or something. I know Clink can get as its hidden ability.
And then here's Volbeat. Volbeat is... There are definitely bugs I like more, although I do like the idea of them being lightning bugs.
Yeah, me too, but I don't like their faces. They have faces.
Their design is meh, but the idea of lightning bug Pokemon makes me happy.
They're too anthropomorphic.
I like Illumise more than I like Volbeat.
Because it looks friendly?
Well, it looks friendly, but it also isn't quite so cartoonishly goofy looking in the face. But that said, the fact they're lightning bugs gives me a little bit of points to them. So, like I've said before, there's not really a Pokemon I super dislike. There are a few, though, that I definitely don't like. Roselia is neat. I like its forms, both shiny and regular. It's not...
wow, shiny Roselia's nuts!
I like shiny Roselia.
Very strange.
I want a shiny Roselia in Go, but I haven't found one yet.
His name is Roselia.
It's pretty swell. It is not that good of a fighter.
No,
I don't believe.
Pretty bad.
But it does evolve.
He has to evolve to be competent. He initially couldn't.
Yeah. And then we got Gulpin. Again, a line that's not really great.
I like shiny Gulpin.
It's fun though. It's silly. It opened its mouth so big.
And it's in Smash Bros. He says hi and he eat you.
And then there's Swalot, and he opened his mouth so big.
Bogleech misinterpreted its face as something like really weird, like the upper lip like as a nose, and the lower line there as like a little smile.
Really?
Yeah, I had to try really hard for a while before I can see it
to figure out what he's even talking about.
Yeah, but he drew a picture of it.
Did he figure it out eventually?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially in 3D.
But yeah, if you have it on Go, tap on the icon and see how big he opened his mouth. It's pretty crazy.
He'll kill you but you'll die if it happens.
No, you won't.
He'll eat you.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
He'll
He's
die,
lying.
He'll be good and bad.
He's lying and he's being bad about it. And then you have Carvana. He am Piranha friend.
No, he's bad.
And then he become a spooky shark, who has a very, very violent animation when he chomp in.
And he doesn't have a tail, which is unacceptable for any fish ever.
He have a jet butt.
So he's basically he propels himself by farting. It's bad.
Do you hear this guy? And then there's Whalmer. Whalmer, I am a happy guy.
And there's Wailord, who's absurd.
Wailord
is the biggest Pokemon.
Brings up memes with Skitty.
But that's not why he amuses me.
He is a blimp.
Exactly.
He is lighter than air by volume.
And weight, yeah. I mean,
He is the float whale Pokemon.
So yeah, just when Wilmer evolves, he just flies away and bye.
Yeah. If he evolved in your house, it would smash your house.
It would explode your house.
Yeah.
He's unlikely to call for SOS. What are his hit points?
This Pokemon cannot be under attract condition or be taunted while having this ability because it's oblivious.
That is my ability.
I like the name, though. That's funny.
Psyduck also does it. 170. Oh, God. All of his other... Oh, no. His offenses are actually a lot higher than his defenses. That's interesting.
So he's a damage sponge, but he doesn't resist the damage much.
I mean, so that would be kind of double jeopardy for the enemy.
Yep. He's okay. He's silly. Numel. And then there's Numel.
I remember really disliking him when Ruby and Sapphire first came out.
Numel's I
don't like him now, but I really didn't like him back then for some
reason.
reason.
Like Camerupt. I think Camerupt is cool.
You like Superman?
What?
Superman.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Camerupt is kind of skronk, not super skronk. He's okay. I like the design. He is the eruption Pokemon. And then we have Torkoal, which is the...
He's pretty cool. I wish he evolved.
Is this the parallel of Numel?
No.
No, I guess it won't because it doesn't evolve.
He was a nice guy in the game.
Is there a Mega Camerupt?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like Shiny Camerupt.
Yeah, it's alright.
I don't like Mega Camerupt.
Mega Camerupt is funny looking. It becomes like a tea cozy, but with a volcano on top of it.
Just what you always wanted.
Was there any that I missed megas of?
Probably. That I forgot. No.
Oh yeah, is there a Mega Sharpedo?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
He has like saw blades on him.
He's a pretty spooky man. He's skronk.
He's fast, probably, and he's very pink.
Torkoal. Oh yeah, there should be a Mega Ninetales.
If only.
Then there's Spoink.
But again, Z moves are the hot thing now.
And maybe not, because Mega makes people sad.
Sometimes, and it might. Well, no, it does probably.
Spoink has a weird dex entry.
It's uncomfortable.
Spoink bounces around his tail. The shock of bouncing makes its heart pump. As a result, this Pokemon cannot afford to stop bouncing. If it stops, its heart will stop.
Just saying, I'm going to look at Bogleach's review of that because it's very silly.
Him analyzing that line?
Yeah.
But yeah, Spoink is alright. It's fun. It's a cute idea with a creepy implication.
It's also constantly bouncing on its coily tail because that's supposedly all that keeps its heart pumping. The Pokédex swears Spoink will die if it ever stops hopping, and I always prefer to take the Pokédex on its word, wherever feasible. But this might not be one of those times unless a sleeping or fainted Spoink has a backup system. I'm going to posit right here that whenever a Spoink is asleep, fainted, or otherwise unconscious, it dreams about nothing but bouncing, and its psychic powers keep its heart going all the time. It only needs the idea of bouncing to sustain itself.
The idea of bouncing.
Yes, it lives off of the thought of bouncing.
Grumpig is fun, and despite its name,
I
not
love
very
that.
grumpy.
I love this whole Grumpig, but it's always happy.
In Japanese, it's Boo Pig or Bo Pig, maybe. Bo Pig.
Or in German, Groink.
Groink.
Really, I think we have the worst name for it.
The most nonsensical name for it. He's so happy though. He dance a lot.
He's really bad at grump.
Spinda, also known as Neat Drinks, is he always walks around drunk because he's always dizzy. It cannot be confused despite being dizzy, at least depending on what ability it has.
Right. Tangled Feet is such a weird ability. It seems pretty bad. But it can learn Contrary, but Spinda has different patterns for each individual.
Yeah, they're to get. Let's see, what is it? Rarest Pokemon.
Oh boy.
6. There is a setup where if you have 6 shiny Spinda.
You get six shiny Spinda with the same pattern. Mew, the truck over Mew will move, and you can get it.
No. Most unlikely event in Pokemon. Here it is. A random non-sweet scent activated Spinda Horde battle wherein 5 Spinda are shiny, have perfect IVs, beneficial nature, hidden ability, and identical spot pattern. The chances are 3 in 2-6-6-9-9-8-3-7-9-1-7-9-2-8-6-7-3-6-7-8-8-0-0-1-1-7-3-4-3-7-0-2 542-018-3-0-2-3-6-6-0-3-3
Having fun,
3-7-5-6-6-0-5-7-2 5-5-8-1-8-2 5-5-9 2-2-2 1-0-8 5-5-9 1-4-7-6-0-8 4-3-0 3-3-8 1-8-3 0-4-0 0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0. That's the likelihood of it happening.
Yeah, and there are less probable things too, like just like getting 5 crits in a row afterwards. You can always make a less probable occurrence.
Yeah, you can make a less probable occurrence, but finding 6 of them in the same place has that high of a likelihood, or that low of a likelihood. It's 3 100ths times 1 to the 4096 times 1 to the 20 to the 5th power times 1 to over 25 to the 5th power times 1 in 1 0, or let's see here, 1,073,741,824 to the 5th power times 1 over 4,294,967,295 to the 5th power. It's like spots, the shiny chance only needs to be counted once. So yeah, it has the most insanely ridiculous likelihood of happening. So because of the fact that it has so many varying spots, there are just getting one or getting 2 with the same spot pattern is 1 in 4,294,967,295. So that's how many different spot patterns they put in the game. It's just like a randomizer of a whole bunch of different things, and it just, like, by 1 pixel moves the spots all over on their faces. It's the only Pokemon that has that much dedication to its variety.
And it's useless.
Yeah, and that's disappointing. Almost all of the really unique, interesting Pokemon with some sort of cool concept behind them are meaningless in the idea of combat.
Which is what the game is built around.
Yep. So yeah, but Spinda, I like Spinda. I think Spinda's a fun Pokemon, and I think it has a cute idea involved with it. Yeah, a neat idea. And then we have a line that Izzy really likes, and that Cola uses as her avatar.
Oh, I mean, I like where it ends.
Trapinch.
Why aren't they bug types?
I have no idea, but now I'm deaf.
Aren't we all?
Trapinch here is an antlion, but is not a bug type, which is strange. Trapinch is pretty cool. Its name in Japanese is Nakarar.
That's mine. I want that to be my name in Japan.
Nyakurar. They're cute and they're funny and they're silly and if you put a leaf on their head, they become Turtwig.
And they probably like it. I don't.
And know. Then Vibrava, which is a dragonfly but isn't a bug. It's a ground dragon type. And then Flygon, which is really cool and totally should be a bug dragon. But ground dragon is a pretty decent typing for the things that it can do. It can fly while being dug, which is funny.
It can levitate underground.
Yeah, which means that it can't be affected by the worst part of Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty nice. It's decent as a fighter, but it's also just really cool looking. The whole line I like quite a bit. They're neat. They're fun. I enjoy them. They're pretty swell. I said it again. And then we have Cacnea. Cacnea is a cactus, as the name kind of says. It is a ball with holes for a mouth. It is grass, and then it becomes evil when it evolves, because dark and evil are almost the same thing in Pokemon. Its name in Japanese is Noctis, which is a kind of clever name for it being a dark cactus. That's clever. I like it. It is a scarecrow made of cacti. And it's okay. I like its first form better. And then we have Swables. I have several Swables. I have 2 shiny Swables in Pokemon Go. Swablu here is a burb with clouds for wings. It's okay. Shin really likes Altaria, though.
I kind of do.
Altaria is a burb dragon. Altaria is a dragon for some reason and has a mega form. And the mega form looks like this.
It looks kind of ridiculous.
It's just a lot of clouds. It has a funky thing on its head. It's mostly a burb that has clouds features.
It's Cloud if he were a bird.
And then there's Zangoose. I like Zangoose. Shin is
He's
okay with Zangoose.
Everyone's okay with him.
Zangoose is one of the only Pokemon I can think of that is cute while being pretty menacing looking at the same time.
Go.
He is cool, though. I enjoy him. And then his counterpart in the other games where they play the thing with Mongoose and Snake is Seviper, who moves like a worm but is a snake.
If only he acted like the snake he was.
Even though many cartoon snakes move like that.
Yeah, well, it's bad and illegal.
And Seviper have a slashy tail with a knifey knife on the end.
Yeah, he'd be cool. He's cool in most ways.
He's neat and sassy, and I like him. And then you have Lunatone, who is not in Pokemon Moon. He is a rock that is a moon. You can currently get him where we are, but I have not seen one yet. They're particularly rare. He is neat, though. I like him, and
you would buy him drinks.
Solrock. If he drank, yeah.
Yeah, they're both Solrock. Yeah, I like those.
Solrock is cool.
Lunatone has a weird beak.
Yes, it does.
Which is funny.
And then there's Solrock. I already have Solrock in Pokemon Go. I like him. The shiny is very bright red. Like, almost like just FF0000 red. Look, it's like red. It's red. He's cool. And then we have Barboach, whose name is a reference to the fact that it would be like a beard, even though it doesn't have a beard, but it does have Waluigi mustache on its side.
Whee!
And then it evolves into Whiscash, which has whiskers, and they are curly-Q backwards, and he has a W on his head, which means he might secretly be Wario in disguise.
Or Dr. Wily.
He could also be Dr. Wily.
He works for Dr. Wily.
He's super happy
to be Dr. Wily.
He is in Mystery Dungeon as a plot-relevant NPC.
Yes, he is.
And then there's Corfish, also known as Hey, and he calls him Fat Albert for obvious reasons. He's super cute. He's wall-eyed, and he makes the wall-eyed look adorable. It's funny, it's silly, and I like it. And then for no reason he becomes a dark type when he becomes Crawdunt.
And he break you.
He have a star for a head. His name is Shisariger in Japanese.
That's pretty rad. I wouldn't mess with someone with a name like that.
I don't know what makes him evil. Like dark type?
He has big hands.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know Krabby was dark. Crawdon is an extremely violent, or has an extremely violent nature that compels it to challenge other living things to battle.
Okay, that's why he's a dark type.
Other life forms refuse to live in ponds inhabited by this Pokemon, making them desolate places. So it runs everybody off is what it does. So just
no one likes that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah, he's just a jerk.
That's why he's a dark type, because he's just a dick.
Yeah. And then there's Baltoy. Baltoy is a clay
Pokemon?
doll Pokemon, which it's funny that it is the clay doll Pokemon because it evolves into clay doll.
Or non-doll in Japan.
Nendall.
Nindle.
But, yeah, so he is a Pokemon who is a doll made of clay. They're kind of neat designs. He's kind of tanky, if I remember. He has, like, hit points and defense.
He's weird. I don't think he's all that special.
Yeah, he has 105 defense. That's
he's pretty defensive.
Yeah, he's defensive.
His hit points
Not
are really
so much
bad,
on
aren't
HP,
they?
though. Yeah, 65.
Mm.
And then we
Jill
get
can have
into...
hit points and defense.
And then we get back into... Shin and I tend to like the fossil Pokemon a lot.
Not in the 3rd gen.
Oh, I love them. Here's
I do not.
Lileep, which is a Crinoid.
I don't like the fossils of 3rd or 4th gen.
Lileep is a Crinoid, which is pretty cool. I like him. He's swell. He's got a neat design. It's fun.
You give him a drink.
Yeah, and then he becomes bright red when he evolves as a shiny. He goes from green to red. Oh, he goes from purple to green as well. When they're shiny, he's pretty swell. It's cool. I like him. I said it again. The dots are not eyes. The eyes are actually inside the little hole thingy there. He is a fun little guy, and his name is Yuradle in Japanese.
You make it sound Spanish.
Here's Anorith. I adore Anorith. I think Anorith is super cute. It's based on a thing called Anomalocaris. It's a really cool, interesting creature that is a Precambrian sea creature. It's pretty awesome. I love it. And then it evolves into this, which is not nearly as good in my opinion, but I can see where they were going with it. I definitely prefer Anorith to Armaldo.
Armaldo's a funny name.
Armaldo is a funny name.
He sounds like a name he's not. His mom gave him. He's really not happy.
I mean,
with,
in
but
Japanese, his name might be Armored because it's Armarudo. And then we have Feebas. Not particularly remarkable, but it
yes,
leads
he
way.
is. He's Magikarp.
Yeah, but it leads way to Shin's favorite of all time if it's not Sandslash.
Milotic, I like both of its colors a lot.
Yeah, it has 2 really, really nice colors.
It has some sexual dimorphism, not a lot.
It's just the length of the antenna.
Yeah.
It's nice because it is a colorful Pokemon, which makes the shiny more remarkable.
I feel the skin-like tone in clashing with the scales makes for a nice. It's a nice contrast.
It has a decent design with the fan tail. I
like the face shape.
It is a decent balance between elegant and cute.
You know what? Opinion. I think I just like everything about it except for the funny cone on its head. I don't like that so much, but I like everything else.
I think it's a neat design. I'm not as into it as Shin.
Its stats, its appearance, its typing.
It's Milocaros in Japanese.
Maybe it could stand to be a little bit smaller. Maybe, I don't know.
It's basically...
Oh god, 300... That thing's huge!
Yeah.
And heavy. It's an eel, I think.
It's 20 feet long.
It's not wild. It's always a pain to get.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work.
Because it's a pain to evolve Feebas, and it's a bigger pain to get Feebas.
Yeah, there's like...
You have to jump...
4 different squares where you can
there's a lake, and like
one.
4 different tiles can have Feebas, and
but
one
they
of them
can
does.
also have other things.
I don't know that... yeah. And only one of them does, and they made it a lot easier in 6th gen, but it's still kind of obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
And to evolve it, you had to max out its beauty stat, which is a bizarre thing to do. And with a Feebas with a certain nature, it might not... I don't even know if it's always possible. It probably is, but it might not be.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it, though.
But yeah, Milotic, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's definitely one that I like. I don't dislike it.
It just might not be in his top 10.
Yeah, there's just too many things to fight with it, in my opinion. There's a lot of really good
It's easily
Pokemon.
in my top 3. I'll say that.
It's the tender Pokemon.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, it's a good mix of beauty and elegance and cuteness.
I don't really see the cuteness, but...
Oh, I see the cuteness.
I'm just
especially in
looking
its
for the elegance.
face. And then,
Balls.
yeah, the cast form is interesting in that it has 5 forms.
And it has an interesting gimmick, and it's still worthless!
Yep, again, it's not good for anything.
Can I look at his stats? Just something to go off here. Yeah, I mean, whatever the weather is,
Yeah.
it changes type. that form immediately, becoming fire, water, or ice type. Don't become ice type. It also has the unique move Weather Ball, which is a pretty lame move, but it's strong when there is weather and it is of the corresponding type.
Which is pretty much guaranteed to be.
Team 4-stars Nuzlocke learned this the hard way.
That its type didn't fit?
No, that cast form can't use that. Oh.
Straight 70s. So it's not awful, but it's very average.
It's mediocre in every way.
It's exceptionally average. It's Mew, but weak Mew, as far as stats are concerned.
And you also have to give him weather abilities for him to have any use.
Yeah.
He also looks like many different things that aren't good to look like.
So then we go from Weird Cloud Guy to the scariest thing to fight in Mystery Dungeon.
Because he will kill you.
Because they're always level 99 and there are dozens of them respawning forever.
And he has the lowest recruitment rate.
Yeah. He's very hard to get. You
can get any mythical, any legendary, anything in Mystery Dungeon, and Kecleon's the hardest thing. Yep. Another Pokemon with a very interesting gimmick, and he sucks.
What's his?
He has the color change ability. When he gets hit by an attack, his type will change to that attack. That's an interesting ability, right?
Yep.
It's a terrible ability, because it means your opponent can control your type.
Yep.
Also, he doesn't have good stats.
Yeah, and even though he's a color swap Pokemon, both its regular and shiny are green.
I like his alternate, I guess.
He's wearing a Charlie Brown shirt, but it's the wrong colors.
In the anime, all of his bike can change color except for that stripe. But
yeah, I saw that in the hide and seek thing.
He also has an awesome hidden ability.
Protean?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, so it guarantees stab with any attack?
Yeah, and he can control his type. He can be whatever type he wants. Only 2 Pokemon can have that, I believe. Kecleon and Greninja.
I feel like... I guess it doesn't make sense for the term Protean to be on Porygon, but it sounds like it would fit with Porygon.
The move ability.
Yeah.
And Greninja actually has the stats to be good. So yeah, Protean Greninja I think is actually
like top tier.
Banned sometimes because it's so good.
And then we have Shuppet, who's fun, bleh. And he blep on one of the cards.
No, he bleh. He has a move called bleh.
Yeah, he has bleh. He 2 foot tall puppet.
He has the useless ability.
He smiley smile. What, Insomnia?
Frisk.
Oh yeah.
It tells you what your opponent's held item is.
Yeah. Becomes Bayonet, which is probably one of the cooler ghost designs.
I like it. It's a gimp.
It's a neat design.
Mega Bayonet.
Oh yeah, Mega Bayonet.
Mega Bayonet.
It become big.
It's kind of nuts. What? I don't even remember what it's Prankster, which is a good move.
It has 165 attack.
All of his other stats are kind of mad, but Prankster basically...
No, it's 93 for special attack.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's very combat focused.
I mean, its stats are... None of its not... It doesn't really have the speed to use its attack well, but Prankster means any basically not like stats-causing move gets the benefit of quick attack.
Also,
basically.
his name in Japanese is Jupetta, like Geppetto.
So it's more of a puppet, even though it's clearly a doll.
Yeah.
Apparently, all Shuppets and Bayonets were just possessed, abandoned dolls. So the Pokemon people really like to just abandon dolls.
That look exactly the same way, yeah.
The Pokemon universe is a strange place.
Yes. And then, probably one of my favorite ghost types. I love Duskull.
He's cute.
Duskull's so cute. Duskull's technically actually a little red glowy thing inside.
Sure.
This is just what it's wearing.
It's a Gundam reference, maybe.
But,
he also has Frisk.
Yeah, it's a cute and charming little guy. I would say that Bayonet is almost opposed to, what's his name? Sableye in its Mega Evolution. One's very defense-based and the other's very attack-based.
Duskull and Shuppet are parallels.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm saying, no, Bayonet and Sableye are like opposites in their Mega Evolutions.
One's offensive, one's defensive.
Yeah.
Bayonet's more offensive support.
Yeah. And then you have Duskull, like I said. Duskull's super cool. I like him. He's adorable, but still kind of elicits that spooky that makes it worth being a ghost type. And then you have the Dusclops, which is Mr. Gropey Man. Why? Why are you the doo-doo?
Boobs Ghost.
Yeah, he's the Gropey Ghost. His name is
Grope the
Samayoru in Japanese.
I mean, don't grope the boober.